The moment I step outside, the cold air hits my face. But somehow today it feels a little sweeter than before. Maybe it's the way the winter sunlight touches the snow. Or maybe it's because I know you'll meet me down the road.
I see your silhouette appearing through the frosty glow. Your scarf blowing gently as you hurry up to me.
We laugh at nothing like the world is ours to keep. Every step we take becomes a memory we weave.
The wind is dancing lightly, swirling silver in the air.
And even in the quiet I can hear your heartbeat there.
This winter feels electric, like a song we used to know. Only this time it's brighter than any place we've ever gone. Let's take a retro winter walk tonight, under shining city lights glowing soft and wide. Our footprints trailing down the snowy street, turning every corner into something sweet. You smile at me and everything feels right. Even the cold becomes warm in your light. On this winter road we're writing our own story, step by step in gentle vintage glory. The passing cars are wrapped in soft December haze. The store windows sparkle like they're cheering us along. I tug your sleeve, pretending we might fall behind, but you pull me closer like you've read my wandering mind. A cafe door swings open, letting warmth pour out. For a moment we stand still, letting music fill our ears.
I tell you this season always carries something new.
And you say
Every winter feels brighter when it's with you.
snowflakes
Catch the glow of tiny lantern lights.
twisting like the rhythm of a soft December night.
Your footsteps match mine perfectly, side by side.
Like we're walking in a film we've watched 1,000 times. Let's take a retro winter walk tonight, under shining city lights glowing soft and wide. Our footprints trailing down the snowy street, turning every corner into something sweet. You smile at me and everything feels right. Even the cold becomes warm in your light. This winter road we're writing our own story,
Step by step in gentle vintage glory. If tomorrow brings the snow again, I'll meet you here. We'll chase the drifting sparkle without any fear. Ooh.
even when the winter fades. I'll hold on to this night, the way your eyes reflected every golden light.
Let's freeze this moment softly like a picture framed.
Let the warmth between us whisper both our names.
Let's take a retro winter walk tonight.
Let the snowy road shine silver
In our sight, with your hand in mine, the world feels light. Every shadow turning gentle, warm and bright. On this winter road, we're writing memories, simple moments filled with honest melodies. Snow beneath our feet, your heartbeat close to mine. A retro winter walk that feels like frozen time. The moment I open my eyes today, the sunlight spilled across my room, and I felt something soft inside me, like a memory whispering hello. I slipped on my shoes and stepped outside, letting the cool air kiss my cheeks. And suddenly the world felt sweeter than I remembered it yesterday. I walk past. I walk past the little bakery at the corner, the smell of warm bread drifting like a quiet invitation. A tiny laugh escaped me for no reason. Maybe happiness doesn't always need a story. Maybe it just shows up when the the air feels light enough. As I wandered down the street, cherry blossoms clung to the branches, ready to fall with the slightest touch of wind. They reminded me of moments that faded but still left a soft pink trace in my heart, proof that gentle things don't leave without giving something back. I found myself humming my favorite tune, not because it was stuck in my head, but because my chest felt warm, like someone lit a candle inside me. Every step felt like a small celebration, a quiet promise that the day was going to be kind. A girl passed by holding a tiny bouquet, and for a second I imagined giving flowers to everyone I love. Not big ones, not perfect ones, just simple petals meant to say, I thought of you today. The sky glowed a dreamy shade of blue, the kind that made me want to lie down in the grass and close my eyes. I thought about the people who walked out of my life and the ones who walked in, how each left a different color behind. Like brushstrokes on a canvas, I'm still learning to understand. And for once, instead of missing what I lost, I felt thankful for what stayed. The soft memories, the warm afternoons, the tiny victories no one sees. They stitch themselves into my heart like little patches of sunlight. As the afternoon turned golden, I slowed my pace, letting time stretch like warm honey. The breeze carried the scent of orange blossoms, reminding me that gentle things grow quietly without asking for attention. When the sky started melting into peach and lavender, I closed my eyes and breathed in the soft glow of the evening. It felt like the world wrapped me in a light embrace, telling me I didn't have to rush, that it was okay to simply be. By the time I returned home, the day had settled into a calm whisper. I curled up by the window, watching the last bit of sunlight fade like a shy smile. And as the night wrapped itself around the rooftops, I felt that same warm spark in my chest, small, gentle, and quietly bright. If tomorrow feels like this again, I think I'll fall in love with the world a little more, one soft, sweet moment at a time. I step into the morning glow, a silver hush across the sky, where all the little memories still follow me like fireflies. You left a trace of yesterday, a soft blue ribbon in my mind. But even when the shadows rise, I learned to leave the past behind. The world is waking slow and warm, the wind is brushing through my hair, and every little breath I take reminds me life is still right here. I'm walking through the gentle air, where tiny hopes begin to shine. And though my heart was aching once, the rhythm keeps my pulse in time. So I keep going step by step toward the place that daylight grows, a place where quiet moments bloom and kindness wraps me like a rose. I'm learning how to smile again, to loosen all the knots inside. breathe the quiet light. I let the evening settle slow and whisper to the sky above the things I'm finally letting go. The night is softer than my fears. The stars are singing subtle signs, and I can breathe without the weight of everything I left behind. Stay with me this peaceful night. Hold every moment soft and true. Tomorrow I will rise again and glow in gentle shades of new. And as the final shadows fall, I'll close my eyes to drift in time, ending softly, breathing calm, letting all the quiet light be mine. I wake before the sunrise with quiet colors in the air. The world is painted pale and gold as if it's learning how to care. I step across the wooden floor, the morning echo warm and slow, and something soft inside my chest begins to open, gently glow. The window holds a silver breath, a line of light along the frame, and every whisper from outside reminds me I'm alive again. My heart was once a heavy room, a place too quiet to reveal, but now the walls are breaking down to show the things I used to feel. I take a breath and let it in, the simple truth of being here, the way the sunlight bends itself around the memories I fear. But slowly they stop chasing me, they drift like feathers on the floor, and I can walk without the weight of echoes haunting me before. The coffee warms my fingertips, a gentle steam begins to rise, and somehow this familiar scene is new again before my eyes. I realize how far I've come, how much of me has learned to bend, how broken pieces soften down and shape themselves to heal again. There's beauty in the little steps, in choosing peace when nights grow long, and letting go of bitter hours that used to echo far too strong. And now the sound inside my chest is something bright and full of grace, a rhythm growing lighter still, a melody of open space. The morning wind is soft today, it brushes every fear aside, and all the doubts I used to keep feel smaller with the rising tide. I walk beneath the gentle sky, the clouds are drifting like a dream, and even if the world is loud, this quiet moment holds its gleam. Tonight I'll rest with calmer thoughts and fold them close like woven thread, the kind that keeps the heart in place when everything is left unsaid. And when the darkness settles slow, I'll let the softest truth remain, that every dawn begins again, no matter how I end the day. So as the evening dims its light, I whisper toward the fading sky, thanking all the smaller days that made me learn to breathe and try. And when the final notes descend into a peaceful, gentle night, I'll close my eyes and drift away, ending softly, holding light. I step outside and call your name, the air's still cool from yesterday. A spark of sunlight hits my face, and suddenly the world feels safe. No echoes, no unfinished lines, just simple warmth across my mind. I breathe it in and let it stay, the quiet joy of starting day. You walk toward me with sleepy hair, half awake but unaware way you dream is true. Your laughter rises soft and clean, a sound I didn't know I'd need. The city yawns and stretches wide, but we're the first to feel its light. The moment daylight touches me, I breathe a softer kind of peace, a quiet warmth along my spine that tells my restless thoughts to ease. I step into the waking world, where gentle colors start to rise, and in the hush between each breath, a calm begins to fill my eyes. I've walked through nights of scattered dreams, through winding roads that dim my spark, but mornings like a tender hand remind me I'm not in the dark. There's something in the open air, a kindness I can almost feel, as if the breeze is whispering, your heart is learning how to heal. The sky unfolds its pale embrace, the softest blues and hints of gold, and memories that lingered long start loosening their careful hold. No longer do they weigh me down or tie my footsteps to the dust. I've learned that growth is simply made of showing up and choosing trust. I pass the corner of my street, the one where all my doubts would sit, and somehow every shadow there is smaller than I pictured it. Maybe that's how healing moves, in tiny steps we barely see. But when the morning light arrives, it glows through every part of me. Today I'm letting myself breathe, refusing all the rushing fear, allowing every gentle truth to settle close and keep me near. The world hums softly in my chest, a flutter like a warming flame. And even if the day turns gray, I know I won't remain the same. Today I'm letting myself breathe, refusing all the rushing fear, allowing every gentle truth to settle close and keep me near. The world hums softly in my chest, a flutter like a warming flame. And even if the day turns gray, I know I won't remain the same. There's comfort in the little things, the rustle of the waking leaves, the silver shimmer in the air, the quiet rhythm when I breathe. Each moment holds a subtle grace, a reason not to run away, a small reminder that my heart still finds its courage day by day. And as the daylight slowly shifts, I walk along the open lane. The sun is tracing gentle lines that paint a hope across my frame. I think of all the words I saved, the ones I never dared to say. They rise within the calm I feel, like birds that find a brighter way. Tonight I'll gather every thought that drifted lightly through the dawn, the ones that help my spirit rest, the ones that but brave. So when the shadows settle slow and all the rushing fades from sight, I'll rest within this gentle glow, ending quietly, holding light. There's a quiet shimmer falling on my shoulders as I rise, a mellow spark that greets the day before it fills the skies. I open up the curtain slow, not rushing anything, and let the early sunlight pour its warmth on everything. No echoes from the yesterday I used to hold inside, just gentle traces of a peace I never thought I'd find. The floor is cool beneath my feet, the morning air is kind, and every breath reminds me that I left the weight behind. A cup of tea begins to steam, the faintest curl of white. It climbs into the drifting haze and softens all my sight. I watch the world in little frames in patient shifting glow, and realize how far I've come from days that move too slow. The memories that used to tug like anchors on my chest now drift like harmless fragments that the sunrise lays to rest. I smile at things I once overlooked, the tiny sparks of grace, the pattern on the window glass, the sun across my face. I step outside to feel the breeze that wanders through the lane. It gently wraps around my thoughts and eases every strain. The leaves applaud with subtle taps against the waking air, as if the world is whispering, there's more for you out there. A neighbor waves while watering the flowers near the gate. Their laughter floats across the yard in rhythms delicate, and suddenly the space around feels lighter than before, a place where even quiet steps can open up a door. I take a moment just to stand where morning shadows pass, to feel the daybreak settle into every blade of grass. No heaviness in sight today, no rush to run ahead, just simple truths that guide me like a soft unwoven thread. And though the hours drift along with whispers calm and slow, I find myself more present than the version I used to know. I trace the path of gentle light that dances on the wall, and feel my heart align again, no longer small or stalled. By afternoon the colors fade to warmer golden tones, and everything I worried once becomes like scattered stones. The sunlight moves across my hands as if to say you're free, and all the little burdens fall like autumn from a tree. As evening starts to paint the sky in strokes of amber gray, I hold the day between my palms and watch it melt away. There's comfort in the fading glow that settles without sound, a promise that tomorrow holds more peace I haven't found. I breathe into the quiet dark, the breeze begins to slow, and stars appear like tiny notes arranged in gentle rows. My heart beats soft, a steady drum that pulses calm and light, reminding me how brightly I can move into the night. And when the final shimmer fades and every color goes, I close my eyes in tenderness the quiet evening shows. Wrapped in all the softened air, I drift in calm repose, ending softly, breathing warm beneath the sky that glows.
The first thing I notice today is the cold air brushing my wrist.
as I step outside and feel the street wake up beneath the early mist. Nothing poetic, nothing grand, just the quiet truth of being here. The city humming under breath, the sky still stretching to appear. I walk without a destination, letting the rhythm choose the pace. The morning traffic hums along, a scattered chorus in the space. A group of students laughs behind me, their backpacks bouncing as they run. Their voices rise like watercolor, catching pieces of the sun. I feel a kind of honest comfort in watching life move on its way. No rush, no heavy expectation, just simple steps to start the day. My thoughts unfold in crooked lines, but somehow all of them align with something bright I can't define. A softer pulse that feels like mine. The cyclist passes with a whistle, a stray cat stares as if it knows that I've been trying far too hard to chase the things I can't control. I laugh a little at the thought, how strange it is to finally see that happiness was never distant, just waiting quietly in me. A shop door rings, I wander in, breathe the smell of fresh brewed tea. The owner nods, not asking much, just handing warmth back easily. I sit beside the window glass and watch the town begin to spin, each person carrying a story, unaware of where I've been. I think about the days I wasted, trying to edit who I was, as if my worth could disappear when life got loud or lost its buzz. But now the sunlight hits my sleeve and something tender settles through, a thought that I don't need to chase, a perfect version to be true. When afternoon begins to soften, the buildings turn to gentle hues. I'll trace the shadows on the street like lines I'll one day learn to use. Each moment blends into the next, a quiet reel of moving frames, and I can almost hear the world calling me by my own name. Walk back home with steady breathing, listening to the cooling light, letting the day unwind its colors as evening gathers into night. Nothing dramatic, nothing loud, just peace in learning how to stay, and trusting I can shape my path in small, bright lines along the way. And when the final glow dissolves beyond the rooftops turning gray, I close my eyes with gentle ease, and in softly bright today.
The sunlight hits my window before I'm even fully awake, painting little golden rivers on the edges of my space. I stretch into the morning like the day's my favorite friend, and for a moment everything feels bright enough to start again. Outside the street is glowing with a calm but easy shine. A couple bikes roll quietly like they got nowhere set in mind. I step into the gentle breeze, my heartbeat matching with the day, and suddenly the smallest things feel bold enough to lead the way. On this sunrise on our street, every corner feels brand new. All the worries from before fade behind the morning hue. promise written in the air, that life can change in tiny ways when you decide to simply care. I breathe it in with steady calm as rooftops shimmer in the light, and everything that once felt dim now looks a little less like night. On this sunrise on our street, every moment feels more true. All the pieces of our youth glow beneath the morning blue. I'm learning how to take the day without the need to rush ahead, to let the breeze decide the pace instead of racing in my head. And though I've stumbled many times, the sunlight tells me it's okay. It gently lifts my worry heart and gives me strength to face the day. You meet me halfway down the path, your smile a soft familiar glow, and suddenly the morning feels like something we were meant to know. Our footsteps blend like harmony, a quiet dance along the street, and every story that we share makes simple moments feel complete. On the sunrise on our street, we are brighter than before. Every dream we left behind finds its way to us once more. On the sunrise on our street, we're still learning how to be. But in this gentle morning light, it feels enough for you and me. And when the day grows older and the colors start to fade, I'll keep the quiet glow we found inside the choices that we made. 'Cause even if the night arrives and paints the sky in deeper tones, the gentle star we had today reminds us we're not walking alone. On this sunrise on our street, in the soft and shining air, we end quietly, warmly, knowing daylight's always there.
I step outside and greet the day before the sun can fully rise. A gentle breeze against my face that paints a glow across the skies. No echoes from the night remain, just softer thoughts that settle slow. And in the quiet of the dawn, I feel a warmth begin to grow. I walk along the waking street, the windows catching early gold. And even though the air is chilled, it's not the kind that feels too cold. A passer smiles without a word, and somehow that's enough to start a little spark of simple joy that lifts the corners of my heart. In the morning light, I stand, letting daylight take my hand. Every moment clear and true makes the world feel bright and new. Roll by with gentle humming, not too loud and not too still. A cyclist rings a tiny bell that somehow warms the winter chill. I sip my drink and breathe it in, the quiet steam, the rising air. And all the rushing in my chest unravels like it wasn't there. The crosswalk flashes green then white, a steady rhythm underfoot. I match my steps to something soft that even silence couldn't mute. A child waves from a window seat, their mitten and a tiny sign that even small and passing things can shift the colors of my mind. In the morning light, I stand, letting daylight take my hand. Every moment clear and true makes the world feel bright and new. A little shop unlocks its door, the bell rings brings out a silver tone. The scent of bread escapes the room, a warmth I feel beneath my bones. The owner nods as if he knows the quieter battles that I fight, but in this early atmosphere they feel much easier and light. I take the long way down the block, just wandering without a need, and find the stories in the cracks on sidewalks most of us don't read. A tiny leaf skates down the ground, a fragile dancer on its way, and something in its drifting path reminds me I'll be fine. In the morning line we move, finding gentle things to choose. Nothing heavy, nothing loud, just the steps we're walking. In the morning light we breathe, letting small hopes never leave. And the brightness we create starts to rise and circulate. The afternoon begins to bloom, the sky a softer shade of blue. I keep the calm I gathered here and let it settle slow and true. I watch the shadows stretch and fade, their edges blending with the day, and feel a peace inside my chest that never used to stay this way. In the morning light tonight I am softly holding light.
The crosswalk light is blinking and I rush before it fades, my breath mixing with the morning in a cloud of quiet waves. Someone's radio is playing from a window on my right, a gentle tune that feels like spring even in the winter light. Up rolls by with sleepy faces, hands wrapped tight in woolen sleeves. I step aside to feel the breeze that circles lightly through the leaves. It's strange how something ordinary can feel like starting fresh again. A simple moment on the street becomes a memory I'll defend. Under paper skies we walk, letting morning set the tone. Every small and shining step makes the world feel like our own. A vendor sets his stand open, steam escaping into air. He hums a tune I can't recall, yet somehow I know it's there. I nod as I pass by, and my footsteps tap in gentle beats like little echoes of the day collecting softly in the streets. I pause beneath the traffic sign while sunlight drips along the frame. Two sparrows land beside my shoes and fly away when I say their name. Strange how the quiet moments speak, how moving slowly feels so right. The world grows brighter in the spaces we usually rush out of sight. Under paper skies we stand, letting daylight lead the way. Every color softly blends into one unfolding day. I stopped to buy a tiny postcard from a shop that's hardly seen. Its doorbell rings a hollow note that cuts the quiet crisp and clean. The owner smiles with knowing eyes, as if she sees the thoughts I hide. That simple things can still remind me how to feel a little pride. We meet again at corner 4, your scarf undone, your laughter warm. You tell me that you overslept, but somehow beat the coming storm. We walk without deciding to your steps in rhythm next to mine, and somehow in the winter breeze our stories fold and intertwine. Under paper skies we move, holding moments as they fall. Nothing grand and nothing loud, just the simplest joy of all. to shift its color, soft gold melting into blue. I watch the shadows stretch and shrink as if they know what we've been through. And as the city grows more still, I feel the calm within my chest. A gentle end to gentle hours, the kind that settles into rest. Under paper skies tonight, we end softly, holding light. The streets are glowing bright beneath the falling silver snow. Land of colors lighting up the rooftops in a row. Laughter rushing through the air like fireworks in the night. Hands are waving, high hearts beating wild and light. People spinning circles on the painted icy ground. Music rising louder as the snow keeps drifting down. Scarves are flying loose and someone shouts into the sky. Echoes bounce like sparks that sparkle when they rise. The rhythm shakes the winter cold away. Nobody wants this moment to escape. Footsteps hit the pavement in a perfect beat. The night alive beneath our dancing feet. The lights keep flashing brighter, faces shining white and gold. Hope wrapped around our shoulders like a warm embrace. Every heartbeat racing faster, every smile a burning flame, melting all the frozen corners we forgot to chase. Let the night roll forward, let the music fill the air. Everything we wish for feels so close from here. If there's a dream to follow, let it guide us through the snow. Running toward the promise, waiting for the year to grow. The drums pound strong like bells across the sky, and cheers lift higher than the wind could ever fly. Hands reach up and voices fill the night, and laughter dances through the shining lights. And as the final notes begin to fade, I breathe the winter air and feel it all again. The joy that bursts like fireworks in December's heart, the warmth that glows beneath a world of white. Because on a night like this we shine like stars, 1,000 lights alive and burning bright across the sky. We chase together, we are unstoppable I open up the door and feel the first breath of today unfold. A gentle chill against my skin, but soft enough to not feel cold. The street is waking quietly. The sky is brushed in pastel blue, and with the sunlight on my hair, I feel the world grow bright and new. I step into the open air, steady rhythms in my shoes. No rush to chase what isn't mine, no wait, I'm trying to refuse. The traffic hums a sleepy tune, a melody I can't explain. It's something in its honest pace, begins to ease my tangled brain. In the first breath of today, I find reasons on the way. In the first light breaking through, every moment feels brand new. A coffee shop unlocks its door, the bell rings out a silver note. I catch the scent of something warm that settles gently in my throat. A woman hums while stacking cups, her smile small but soft and real. And in that quiet little sound, I find a calm I didn't feel. Across the street a painter stands with canvas leaning on a chair. He lifts mesmerized by how he captures shifting light and realize that beauty grows in things we barely notice, right? In the first breath of today, colors brighten in their way. All the worries drifting near fade into the atmosphere. A bus pulls up with tired wheels, its doors unfold like gentle wings. A child steps off with sleepy eyes but grins at all the morning things. His mittened hands reach toward the air as if he's greeting something sweet. And in his playful little stance, my heartbeat finds a lighter beat. I walk along the narrow lane where ivy climbs the faded brick. A breeze tugs softly at my sleeves with movements brief and feather quick. A cat appears beside a gate and stares at me without a sound, then trots away on quiet paws as snow begins to dust the ground. In the first breath of today, every step unfolds the day. Nothing loud and nothing grand, just the life within my hands. In the first soft morning glow, I'll let brighter feelings grow. And the gentle way I start leaves a light inside my heart. The afternoon begins to bloom, its tones a warmer shade of gold. I keep the rhythm in my walk that morning kindness seemed to hold. The park is filled with laughing sounds that echo lightly through the trees. And though the winter chill remains, it blends with all these small reprieves. I pause beside a quiet pond, the surface trembling with the wind. The sky above reflects its glow, a fragile picture soft and thin. I breathe a while, then close my eyes to let the moment settle slow. And something tender in my chest begins to shimmer, starts to grow. In the first breath of today, I am softly on my way. In the first light breaking through, on my way. The moment I open my eyes, a soft glow fills the room, and I feel the gentle promise of a day that wants to be kind to me. I stretch my hands toward the pale morning light, as if I could hold on to the warmth before it slips away. I step outside and the sky greets me with pastel colors, soft blues melting into quiet pinks, like the world painted something delicate just for today. A breeze brushes my cheeks, light as a secret, and suddenly everything feels possible in a calm, tender way.
I walk slowly, letting the rhythm of the day guide me, my steps sinking with the soft hum of the city waking up. Even simple sounds feel magical, the distant chatter, the small bells above a door, the gentle rumble of a bus passing by, they blend into a melody that feels warm on my skin.
My heart feels light, almost floating, not from anything big, but from the tiny moments that remind me I'm still connected to the world. A smile from a stranger, a leaf swirling on the ground, like it's dancing just for fun.
A soft reflection of sunlight on a window.
These little details shine brighter than I expect.
For a moment everything slows down, and I catch myself breathing easier. Happiness feels like a quiet bloom, opening petals to the people I love, the memories that still make my heart soften.
The dreams I haven't given up on, each thought feels like a warm echo, reminding me I'm still moving forward, still learning how to be tender with myself. The afternoon wraps the world in golden light, casting long soft shadows that sway as I walk.
I take it in slowly,
Feeling a warm stillness settle deep inside me. It's the kind of comfort that feels like coming home, even when I'm still far from my door. As evening paints the sky with lavender and peach, the world quiets and the air feels gentle like a calm heartbeat.
I close my eyes for a moment,
Letting the warmth of the day linger on my skin. When night settles softly around me, I breathe out the last bit of sunlight, carrying a sweet glow inside, the kind that doesn't fade even in the dark. I fall asleep with a peaceful hope, wishing tomorrow arrives with the same soft brightness. And knowing that even the smallest moments can make my whole heart glow again.
the daylight taps my window frame like it's reminding me to rise. And when I pull the curtains back, the whole street glows before my eyes. The world feels freshly drawn again, like someone sketched it overnight. The crosswalks clean, the colors warm, the rooftops washed in gentle light. I slip my shoes on without thinking, let the morning set the tone. No grand plans and no big pressure, just letting simple things be known. The quiet hum beneath the traffic blends softly with my steady pace. In every corner that I pass places a smile upon my face. Two kids are racing down the sidewalk, shouting jokes I barely catch. A florist lifts the shutters slowly, setting blossoms in a batch. The bakery lets out a breeze of warmth that drifts along the lane. And suddenly the lonely thoughts I carried start to loosen weight. A tiny bird hops near my step, tilts its head as if to say, don't worry, if you walk too far, you're meant to find your own bright way. I let out just a quiet laugh, because it feels so strangely true. Sometimes the world speaks back to you in little ways you never knew. I stop to tie my loosened laces, feel the sunlight on my back. A cyclist passes humming softly, coasting smoothly down the track. There's beauty in these fleeting scenes and how they never try too hard. Just honest pieces of a day that settle gently in the heart. The sky is opening above me, wide and blue and without rush. I walk beside the faded wall that's covered in a gentle brush of chalk and scribbled hopeful lines, the kind that strangers often leave to say that even broken days can turn to something you believe. My heart feels clear, a little lighter, like all the noise has stepped aside. I breathe in deep, and with that breath I feel the shift begin inside. No need to chase the perfect version, just moving slowly, being here, collecting moments bright enough to guide me through another year. Evening hints along the sky and shadows reach across the stone. I realize I've spent the day not running, rushing, walking alone, but learning how to stand within the quiet joy that follows me, the kind that settles on the skin like soft December by the sea. And as the fading sun retreats and turns the daylight into gray, I hold the kindness of the hours I gather gently through the day. No fireworks, no sudden change, just peace peace that comes from giving time to everything that felt too small yet shaped the rhythm of my mind. So when the final light grows dim and all the colors start to slide, I close my eyes with steady breath, ending softly, warm inside.
I didn't plan the way my heart would open like a sudden flame. It flickered in a single breath before I even spoke your name. A tiny spark I almost missed, a shift I barely understood. Yet something gentle pulled me close and told me life was turning good. I pressed my palms against the thought that maybe I could start again. Not chasing after something loud, but letting quiet hopes begin. It wasn't sun or open skies, not morning light or drifting air. It was the way my heartbeat moved, as if it finally felt repair. On the edge of a quiet spark, I feel brightness in the dark. Every little hidden part starts to open in my heart. I used to rush from fear to fear, believing calm was hard to keep. My days were folded into lines that never let my feelings speak. But now I breathe without the weight, without the noise they used to stay, and let the softer parts of me arrange themselves in their own way. There's nothing grand to point at now, no perfect scene or flawless view, just quiet truths that rise and fall and settle where the heart feels true. And in those shifts between the thoughts and corners where I rarely stayed, I found the part of me that knew how warmth survives when light is frayed. On the edge of something kind, I feel clarity unwind. In the stillness of my mind, I see pieces I can find. No footsteps echo next to mine. No streets, no sounds, no passing signs, just quiet pulses in my chest that map the rhythm of the lines. And as my feelings rearrange like scattered pages finding place, I sense a future forming slow, a gentle shape, a steady grace. I don't need perfect symmetry or answers wrapped in certainty. I only need this softer tone, this simple truth that helps me see. I hold it gently in my hands, a fragile thread of open space, and trust that even subtle peace can build a brighter, warmer place. On the edge of a quiet spark, I'm not searching in the dark. Every fear I used to chase slowly loses weight and place. On the edge of clearer days, I can breathe in softer ways, and the quiet glow I feel tells me all of this is real. I never thought a single shift could change the pace inside my chest, but here I stand with gentler steps, more open now, a little blessed. And even when the evening comes and colors start to drift apart, I keep the spark that started small, its warmth still glowing in my heart. On the edge of a quiet spot, Snowflakes drifting past the window as I open up the day. Tiny sparks across the quiet like they're showing me the way. I wrap my scarf around my shoulders, step into the tender air, and feel the winter morning hum, a soft reminder I can bear. The world is brushed in gentle silver, every rooftop touched with white. I walk beside the calming streets that shimmer softly in the light. A quiet joy begins to rise, a warmth I didn't know I'd keep, the kind that settles in the heart and makes the cold feel light and sweet. In the winter air so bright, every shadow feels less cold. All the memories we hold turn to warm light in the snow. A little shop along the corner plays a melody so clear, the kind of tune that lifts the breath and warms the soft December fear. I smile without a reason why, my hands tuck cozy in my sleeves, and feel the season wrap around like gentle snow on quiet eves. Two children laugh across the crosswalk, drawing hearts into the frost. Their simple joy reminds me of the little things I thought I lost. But here beneath the crisp blue sky, I'm learning life can still be kind. A tender step, a hopeful sigh, a peaceful moment for my mind. In the winter so bright, all the echoes feel like home. Every footstep down this road turns to warm light on its own. I hold a cup of steaming coffee, let it thaw my quiet hands. The scent of winter cinnamon drifts lightly across the stands. I watch the people passing by with rosy cheeks and softened eyes, and somehow in their gentle pace I see the beauty cold disguises. And when the wind grows slightly sharper, I pull my coat around my frame. The sky begins its subtle fade, the sun retreating soft and tame. But even as the daylight dims, the warmth inside refuses end. A glow that's born from simple days, from moments spent with quiet friends. In the winter air so bright, we keep carrying our light. Every step beneath the snow makes the cold feel soft and slow. In the winter air so clear, we find reasons to stay near, and the warmth we didn't know starts to gently overflow. The evening wraps the town in blue, lanterns glowing down the street. I breathe a calm and steady smile and feel my heart beat soft and sweet. And as we walk the fading hours, sharing quiet winter skies, I realize the gentle truth that warmth begins where hope resides. In the winter air too,